Two, one, go.
What is up, guys? We'll be Team of View here. I'm Matt.
I'm Royce.
I'm Dan.
This is going to be our first video today. So on this channel, we're just going to be reviewing things like games, movies, and comics, and just like anything else. For our first video today, we'll be reviewing the movie Black Panther. And let's get right into this. What do you guys think of Black Panther?
It
Well,
was mediocre.
yeah, mediocre. I would agree
Mediocre?
with that.
Mediocre? Why do you guys think this movie is mediocre, Royce?
I think it's mediocre because it's a bad representation of Black Panther.
All
I
right,
mean-
Dan.
The actual plot is kind of weak, and the characters don't seem to do a whole lot. And I feel like he was better in Civil War than in this own film.
What was exactly better about him in Civil War?
He just seemed cooler. Like in this film, he just talks a lot. Barely does like the actual like acting stuff. Like he does like no real fighting except for those like few scenes. But I mean, like at least in Civil War, like he had heart, passion, and he sounded cool. But in this one, it just seems like he's been nerfed to just like weird one-liners and just lazy fight scenes. So it seems like.
Yeah, I can completely agree with that. I thought this movie was just like very meh, because it's like most of the time it wasn't. It was just mostly T'Challa. Like I didn't pay money to go see T'Challa. I meant to see money to go see awesome Black Panther scenes like they showed in the trailer, like when he was like jumping off of cars and like buildings and stuff. Which it did happen in the movie, but that was like the only part.
Yeah.
And then like the end fight scene was just so like anticlimactic. They was just like flying around, just slashing each other, and then that was pretty much it. Like there was like really barely any action. It was mostly like dialogue. I feel like this was just like one big character development movie. There was just like barely any Black Panther, mostly T'Challa, and then just like everyone. It was just like really weird. But it was a beautiful movie though. I thought like the scenes and stuff like actually like them showing Wakanda was actually really nice.
Yeah, beautiful like area, and I love how it looks and the technology. I mean, like Panther
like-
as a whole.
What do you think of the movie, Voice? Like, do you think it was like CGI and stuff was good?
That CGI was crap.
It really was, especially.
wait, you didn't like the Black Panther suit? I thought that was sick.
No,
What?
I didn't at all.
Why? Why?
it sucked. The CGI sucked.
No, it didn't.
It was on $100 budget.
it was worse than the Who Killed Captain Alex bullshit.
No, it was not. Okay,
Yes,
okay,
it was.
okay.
No, it was crap. It genuinely was crap.
The end fight scene.
Yes,
Crap.
it was like.
trash. No, I mean like the suit, the suit. And
Do you know what the Atari was? That's what it looked like.
Oh
That's what it looked like.
No. Okay. It was supposed to just be a black suit with like subtle designs onto it. What else do you want from it?
The actual fight scene, it was a horrible choreograph, and it looked like crap. Like
Okay, the fight scenes, yeah, the fight scenes are the same thing. But I'm talking about just the suit,
okay, just the
When you
suit.
saw it, was
Some
nice.
in certain scenes it looked stupid, but altogether it was like I can deal with it. It's nice.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
What do you guys think? You think it's got the topic of the suit of Killmonger? I thought he was just like a last-second villain that came into the movie, and then there's just like, it was just like pretty boring. But everyone seems to hype him up. What do you guys think?
I liked Killmonger.
I like him.
Well, why do you
I
guys
don't-
like Killmonger?
Because he was a villain that tried to do good. He was like Thanos. He's actually interesting.
Well, he was trying to enslave white people. I don't know how that's to
Wait, what?
be like good. Like, yeah, that's the thing. He wanted to rise black people above everyone else,
Well,
and then just like.
I think, well, that's basically what he was saying, but I think it goes more that he was saying how because it went on, from back then, right? That he thinks that, oh, since we were enslaved, y'all should get the same treatment, even though that's wrong, and that part of it is wrong, from those angry black people that still feel that way about what happened back then. It's relatable in some ways because you understand you don't want that to happen to them, but you understand the anger part. I think that's why they hype him up a lot, according to like the websites and
But like, he just like the claw guy. He made like a claw guy. It was him, and I was like, I thought he was just like a wacky villain, and they threw in there. But then all of a sudden, Killmonger comes in, and kills people, and then like he doesn't really do anything. He says a lot, but he doesn't really do anything. That's the thing. Like, he comes in, he says some stuff, and then he choked the one lady, and then like no, that was pretty much it. And then he said some things about just like colonizers and people stealing tech and stuff like that, and what his actual plan was. But Thanos like he was. I don't think it's just trying to do good like Thanos, because Thanos like his thing was like due to world overpopulation, it's bad for everyone. So he was trying to like wipe out things. But this one he was just like he was just trying to just like his main mission was just to enslave people.
No,
Yeah.
Yes, that's what it was.
no, it wasn't.
Well-
What are you talking about? He wanted to. He was mad that his brothers were sitting there just like low because thing, and he wanted to Wakanda tech. He was mad at Wakanda for not helping.
Where's
Like
you getting
everyone.
slave white people?
That's basically what he was saying.
Well, that's what he was. Well, Killmonger was mad at what happened back then. That's why his mind was, oh, I want to
Right.
harm you guys because you harmed us. That's completely wrong and that's messed up. But yeah, that was basically what he wanted
he,
him to
he
do.
wanted to make black people the main power in the world. He wanted to make that lower because he says that low right now that he was wondering why the Wakandas never helped anyone that looked like him. He said people that look like me are like just like it's like not treated well, and he was wondering why them with all like their lifestyle of them being treated really well, why they weren't helping people that look like them. And he basically just wanted to like just like basically give white people payback for like what they did like years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, Killmonger as a whole, the actual fight scenes again sucked. But his character, like Roy said, is like Thanos, where he has more layers than just normal. Oh, I hate you, hero. You know, I want to cause chaos, so I'm bad. You know, that crap way of doing it.
Yeah, because he was just like a really just he's basically just like a child that's upset, and he just had that resentment towards Wakanda for his entire life due to what T'Challa did. Because like I don't know who didn't see it. It was weird if he didn't, but T'Challa in the movie killed Killmonger's father, and then that's why he's upset at Wakanda and stuff like that,
Yeah.
and for them not helping people. So he's upset that they killed the father, and that they're not helping people that look like them. That's basically why they're upset, and that's why he wants to go and things. But then Killmonger just goes to everybody. Oh my god! And what do you guys think of like the side characters? They're not really side characters, but people that are like Black Panther and Killmonger,
Like,
like the sister and like the
Actually-
guard.
I like the sister. I feel like she's the one character that seems to have like a natural chemistry with the main. Just how that she interacts, and plus like seeing her work that tech is definitely cool. The other characters, they didn't really feel to have like that much of like a chemistry. Like the actual actors themselves, it just didn't seem like pure and authentic. It just felt awkward in some ways, you know. Royce, what do you think?
I didn't really like the side characters at all.
Why?
Well, T'Challa's love interest isn't interesting at all. You just talk to her
That's
like
true.
for like 25 minutes throughout the movie. There's an underdeveloped love story between, I think Wakabi, his name is, of the like border tribe, and then
Oh yeah, and the general,
I think
or whatever that lady is.
Okoye.
Yeah, Koye, whatever. These are
That's
African names.
underdeveloped.
I can't say them.
They're not interesting at all. His sister isn't that interesting. She just does tech and stuff. I just didn't feel for them. They kind of suck.
I mean, definitely the whole love angle is kind of weak because they don't really like do anything about it. So you don't really like care if they get together or if they don't. So it was kind of bad writing on their part. I think that the sister did a good job in that it felt like the best connection. But I mean, they were like meh all around, just in general.
I thought the one guy that was like T'Challa's friend. I thought that he sucked because like he's so easy to just like betray T'Challa. It was like
Oh,
really lame,
yeah, that was
really
weird.
bad.
Cause like
He,
he had no reason to.
he just like he's like the Killmonger came in, took over the thing. He fought T'Challa, and the law is that if you beat the king, you become king, which is
Yeah.
fine. But then he's like so easily just like betrayed him, and then just like was fighting against him. Like he threw like a rhino at him, I think, at T'Challa. Like I think that's what happened in the movie.
That scene sucked. The
Yeah.
rhino scene.
Yeah,
You thought the rhino scene sucked? I thought
yes.
like when he tackled the rhino was kind of cool.
that
That
was
sucked.
that was crap.
In the comics, T'Challa took down a rhino and an elephant, but that was unnecessary. That was stupid.
Well, we're saying they have to relate things to the comic book, so
Yeah,
and,
but I don't even think they were like fighting each other in the comics. I think it was just a wild rhino.
Yeah.
They just took it down because it was.
well, it's more like it's more just like it's more inspired by the comic book. So them being in the rhino is like it's just like a callback to it. But I thought it was nice. It was showing off the power of like the Black Panther, him being able to like I don't know how much a rhino weighs generally, but like he just took the thing down like it was nothing. What else is in what else happened?
Um, let's
The
talk-
whole. I think the best scene in the movie was the father and T'Challa scene when they went to like the Black Panther thing, because I thought like the backdrop was gorgeous, and I thought like the whole father-son connection thing and the thing was nice.
Yeah, the one good backdrop. Because the scenes where they have the rituals, you could tell it was a green screen. Like, come on, Marvel, you have billions of dollars. You did that crap. It was just so bad. But I mean, yeah, that was probably the best scene in the film. Because since we already knew about what happened in Civil War, you kind of like felt for the characters, both of them. So it made it even more emotional and impactful.
Yeah, I thought it was a really excellent scene. It was like, see, that's the thing. The movie just felt like just like one big character development for T'Challa himself, like who he is as a person. And then maybe Black Panther 2 would give us what we wanted, like more action, more actual Black Panther, and like a villain that sustains through the entire movie. He just doesn't come in half during the movie and like kind of just like dies quickly. It is like in Marvel movies, I don't like it. All the villains just die at the end. Like they like get the good villains. The only good villain that they keep alive is Loki, and that's the only one they keep. Everyone else they just kind of kill off.
Pretty much.
Yeah, it sucks, and it's like in the movies, it's just like the code of hero is not to kill anybody, and they completely forgot about that in the movies. Like Captain America just goes around just killing everybody, and then so do they just kill everything.
I mean, this was a Marvel movie.
See, the only thing about this one, is that it wasn't the Marvel comedy like that they normally are nowadays.
Which I think is fine because sometimes it does go overboard. But
like if you guys watch Guardians of the Galaxy 2, that movie was mostly 90% comedy and 10% story.
Yeah.
So it was bad.
Just like another film that we'll talk about later.
Talk about it later time. Okay, so what would you guys say each of your favorite scenes are and your worst scene that you did not like at all?
Worst would be the final fight scene.
Okay.
Again, that was just absolute shit. The
Okay.
best scene was probably when T'Challa saw his father like in that weird Black Panther thing, you know, because it was kind of it was like that one. It was like the one Lion King scene, you know. It's pretty cool.
Hey, what was your coolest scene? Like the one that's like the coolest part of the movie?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Oh, actually, no. I like the one part where he's on the car and his suit emits that EMP blast.
Yep,
Yeah,
that's the best
that was
part.
cool.
That's the best part of the movie. That whole chase scene with the car was amazing.
Yeah, that was tough.
Yeah, favorite scene, car chase scene, worst scene, final fight scene.
What's the best scene? Right, it's like Dan said, like the cool one is the car scene, but what's like the best one? Like I would think
The car scene.
but that's your both the car scene. I thought I would agree with Dan. Car scene's the coolest. The best scene is with the dad and T'Challa, And then the worst scene, I don't know. There was a lot of worst scenes in the movie for me. Yeah, probably the fight scene at the end was just kind of just like anticlimactic. It wasn't like anything. And then that one liner at the end, he was like, "Let me be like my brothers and like jump off the boat or whatever." Like I forgot what he said.
Yeah,
I found that pretty cringy.
it was
I know
cringy.
it was like, "Let me be like I would rather die than be like enslaved," but they weren't going to enslave him. That's the funny part. They were not going to enslave him. They were just gonna like I think it was like I forgot exactly what he said, but it was like pretty cringy. And then the other part that was cringy was in the museum, and then he was talking about like all the colonizers and shit, and then like how like the whites somebody stole the tech from like Wakanda, and tried to make that white girl feel all uncomfortable.
Yeah, no.
Kill the colonizers.
Yeah, definitely. So, well, so final verdicts.
Since what I wasn't, I was actually really hyped for this movie, and I was like let down a lot. I would say 6.5, but then like yeah, probably just like a 6.5 is my final verdict.
Okay. Royce?
6.5.
6.5. I'll be nice and give it a 7, but it's really a 6.5.
A lot of times with movies, I give like a 0.5 factor if it's like if I'm entertained. I really wasn't entertained with the movie. The only part that was entertaining, like we all said, was the car scene, but that doesn't make it give it like an extra 0.5.
It's not really funny, and it's not that artful. I mean, it can be, I guess. I don't know. Basically, he's like a nerfed version of the Civil War.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like he was whooping ass, like he was fighting everybody, and then like in this, like he was just getting like his shit taken by like everybody. He wasn't actually like fighting.
All right, so that's an average verdict of 6.6 out of 10.
Yeah.
So,
all right,
pretty mediocre movie.
Yeah, mediocre movie. Definitely, it's one that I think you should see, just because I mean, it's Black Panther. It's never been done before, but
it doesn't relate to anything to the Marvel universe except for the fact that they have Bucky in it. It kept talking about it because Bucky is supposed to be in the next Infinity War movie, which is already out, by the way. That one's really good. That's one. If you haven't seen it, I don't know what you're doing. That movie was like amazing.
Yeah.
But like it's just Black Panther. It was just like not enough him. Could have used some more comedy to kind of make it. It could have used more. It doesn't have to, but I'm saying for this one, like they just had to like make me cringe. Like, what are those? When they had T'Challa sandals, that was amazingly cringy. And I was like, are you serious? That thing's like 2 years old.
Yeah, that was really cringy. All right.
But, yeah.
So yeah, is that it? Are we good? Are we good?
Anyone else want to say one last things? I was thinking of something, but I forgot now.
Yeah, I've forgotten anything.
I don't really think I could think of anything.
I mean, they didn't really show any. Maybe because like this thing, they didn't really show cultures of Wakanda. That they didn't do that either. They didn't really build the Wakanda like place up. It was just kind of just like, and it was pretty boring. But it was weird that like the women in the thing were actually like cool because they were like strong. And like they were taking out everybody. It was like their special like Black Ops Force or something like that.
Yeah.
And like all the dudes were just like sitting there lames. They were all lames. They just sat there with their stupid little shield cloth thing and kept blocking shit.
Pretty much. But yeah, the movie's been out for a few months now. It did pretty well in the box office, of course. I wouldn't say it's a must see, but
you won't necessarily.
You won't miss anything.
It's
not a must see at all.
It's what you call it?
It's more like if you have the time. It's not.
Yeah, it's not for everybody. It's for a certain type of people that want to go see it.
Yeah.
I just think it wasn't terrible, but it was overhyped. That's the thing. It was really overhyped.
Just like Star Wars. Don't kill me for that. But,
just Star Wars at a later time. Oh my god, it's so many terrible movies so far.
Yeah,
I can't stand it.
Don't worry, the next one, Michael Bay, you're next. But
last night, all of them.
All of them. I heard the first one.
Except for the first one.
All right, so let's end the video. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That was the first video.
that was nice, guys. We'll come back next time and just like
And comment
like, subscribe,
below.
comment.
Yeah, just what you thought about the movie, and yeah,
Yeah.
peace.
Peace, yo. BTM reviews out.
Peace.